So agendas, right? Talking agendas. Why are some people targeted by the government? And it's because what is the first steps to creating an absolute control system? Well, first you take out, they've already controlled all aspects of government and law and judges and, now the pyramid system works. But anyways, for the individualistics, is that the word? I'm not sure. My ADD is pumping, I've had a lot of coffee. But first you've got to take out the powerful minds, the single minds, the individuals out there, the free thinkers, the independent thought thinkers, the ones that actually do have power to go and make change in this corrupted society. So what they do is they set them up with these false flag attacks, and they use gang stalking, targeted individuals, and basically you become a target just because, I don't know, you think different to the system, or you're speaking up and doing good things for society, exposing the truth, exposing pedophilia, flat earth, Tartaria, mud flood, corruption, child abuse, drinking blood, adrenochrome, sex trafficking, human cloning, AI, singularity, augmented reality, chipping, RFIDing. The list is never ending, is it? Aliens, demons. Fuck. Shit is real. Shit's deep. Anyways, so it's a big system. One questions you have to ask is, who's in control? Who are the big players? What's the agendas? Okay, all the information's out there. All you got to do is connect the dots. Alright? It's dots. You just got to connect it all. I can help you connect it. That's fucked up. I myself am a victim of child abuse and MK Ultra, so I know how this sort of stuff works. And I've got a target on my head for many different reasons. One, I know too much and I'm too dangerous to be left alive. It sounds fucking crazy, right? Fuck. Tell this to a fucking doctor, I'd get put away in a mental ward. That's just how the system's designed. Loose lips, sink ships. Yeah, it's a dangerous world because of the people that are running it. Sick psychopaths, I'll tell you what. Do anything to keep their agendas for them, and they'll do anything to stay in control, basically. It's time, 7:54 on a Friday. Just had my dinner, just had some tuna and some garlic cheese rolls. Well, sirens constantly in the city, and basically the government are terrorists and the government are corrupt. What they do is they use mercenaries and intelligence agencies around the world to do their dirty work for them. Most of the time when it's some real extreme false flag attacks, they are hiring crisis actors, and it's usually considered secret. And ex-mercenaries, speaking from experience, as my mum's brother was in the Central Intelligence Agency. He was recruited from the military as a professional skydiver. He was in the Green Berets. So I'm actually speaking from experience on this sort of stuff. I know a lot about this sort of stuff. I know how these people operate. And I know a lot more than the average person, I guess I could say. And that's a bit of a blessing and a curse. Being a target. I think I've been a targeted individual for, oh God, longer than I can remember now. I wasn't actually fully aware of it for quite some time, many years. And once I started to put all the pieces together of what was happening in my life, what For instance, had my daughter taken away, complete corruption, just dealing with satanic pedophiles, just absolute witches. Yes, it's true, witches, they do exist, very demonic entities, spiritual, not even spiritual, I guess they consider themselves spiritual to some degree, channeling these dark forces, very disgusting, just quite sickening. And I've been dealing with this sort of stuff for quite some time, so I'm actually contemplating. I don't have a YouTube channel at the moment. I did, not sure what happened to it. A few of them have been shut down, lost some passwords to other ones, but I do have other videos out there on the internet circulating. But I'm contemplating putting this on YouTube for any other targeted individuals out there. Maybe drop a comment, tell me your experiences. It's the date, it's Friday the 6th of December 2019. I'm in Sydney. I was born in Manly. My name's Jesse li-yates. That's Li-yates. I was born 21st of the 6th, 1991. Supposedly born at Manly Hospital. And I'd love to hear your stories or your experiences with dealing with corrupt government, and if you've exposed satanic pedophile networks and what's happened to you. Have you been targeted for speaking truth? I'd really like to hear from other people. I've actually reached out and spoke to quite a few people already and heard their cases. I've actually been sleeping on the streets for 150 days now since I returned from India on August the 18th. And I've just, since I started exposing these sort of people and speaking to a lot of other people, I've been highly targeted. It's not a joke, it's very real. It's just insane, actually unbelievable. To the normal sheeple 9 to 5 brainwashed people wouldn't actually believe half the stuff that's out there. So it's like, once you're too indoctrinated, some minds can't be freed, and some people never wake up, or if they do want to wake up, they're already systematically programmed through the system, working for the system. And then of course there are those ones that are in the system and they're in the know, and of course they're not going to wake up because they're in on all this sick stuff. A lot of law enforcement, obviously judges, family protection services, we call them child traffickers. In Australia, we've got a lot of Aboriginals, Indigenous race, First Nations people. Spoke to many elders, and we do actually refer to them as child stealers. There's a whole lost generation in Australia, actually. You can do some research on that, but I highly recommend researching mudflood, #mudflood, #global reset, #flat earth, Tartaria, the Antarctica Treaty, AI, augmented reality. I'll drop a link in the description for some great artificial intelligence, what the New World Order's planning on doing with AI, uploading the human brain to the D-Wave quantum computers, which is already being done. I don't know if you people believe in... we'll get to that. That's some next level shit. We'll get to that in the next video. But there are some wicked witches that can do some unbelievable things on this earth, and you wouldn't believe what some of these Illuminati people are doing. It's actually quite sickening, to the point where it sounds unbelievable. I'm just sitting in Hyde Park, Sydney. I used to live up in 27 Park Street in a beautiful apartment before I went to India. Came back and had my life destroyed, ripped apart by my grandmother. My family's all disappeared, been wiped off one by one. I'm literally hanging on by a thread of survival. Everyone I know is gone, disappeared, vanished. It's no joke, literally. Had my child taken, my partner's gone, mum's gone, father's corrupted, sexually abused me as a child, half my family pedophiles. It's just deep. It's really deep. And I'd just like to publicly state for the legal record, I would never hurt anyone or commit suicide, go missing, nothing like that. So I'm already a dead man walking, expose the truth daily, so more than likely will be killed off at some point. Had a lot of people hinting at me that they want me to join 27 Club. No, just the shit I deal with on a daily basis. Subliminal gang stalking is just ridiculous. Anyone else would have broke. Lucky I'm extremely headstrong. I don't take drugs, I don't drink alcohol, I smoke cigarettes and drink a lot of coffee. I smoked cannabis for 17 years, but I quit about 6 months ago now. And it's just a crazy world out there, hey. So I'd love to hear from anyone else that's experiencing similar things or can touch on the topic. I've probably already spoken to around 200 people, but this will be my first proper video going public on YouTube. So yeah, would love to speak to you guys. Peace, one love. May the Creator look after you. God bless.